Hi, when did you get here? Boom snuck up and snuggled in. Butch is right there. Hello, all. I've just filmed the end of the June. Whoops. Just filmed the end of the June studio vlog. Now I'm here filming the beginning of the July one. Starting off the month unemployed. Had to apply for unemployment. Have to figure out getting insurance, which I'm working on this week. Last week I went into a fugue state and just like reorganized my entire house. I'm still sort of cleaning up from that because I'm trying to like get rid of stuff. And also, like, a lot of people with ADHD, if something is put in a spot where it can't be seen, yes, hello, then we forget it exists. Hello, sir? Sir? Anyways, so, turn the camera. There we go. So a lot of people with ADHD have issues with sort of object permanence, where if we can't see it, we forget it exists. So I'm trying to reorganize things, especially my kitchen, in a way where I can mostly see everything. And if I can't see things, it'll be something that I'll reach for often so that I'll remember it's there. Especially food-wise, because there's so many things where I'll buy it and I'll be like, yeah, I'll definitely use it. I'll put it in this cabinet or in this, cubby. And then I completely forget it exists, and either I keep buying more of that stuff because I forget I have it, or I never use it and then I find it months and months later and it's gone bad and I never even opened it. So yeah, so probably in this vlog you'll catch me finishing up cleaning that. I'm gonna try and move forward my Etsy store, moving forward a bit sooner than planned because I don't have a job now, and if the stickers sell, it'll be really helpful. And I have a bunch of clothes that I was going to send to ThreadUp because I didn't have time or energy to really spend on taking the pictures and making listings to put them on Depop. But now I think I'm just gonna put them on Depop, or something I'm gonna put on Depop. Some things I don't think are like worth it, so I'll just donate it. See how that goes. So that will hopefully help money-wise. And then, so for that, I still want to order thank you cards for that and sticker orders. So we'll see if I'll have enough to order those. And then, oh, I forgot. I was just cleaning up the studio office, and hold up, I forgot to bring it over. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did this a few weeks ago and I forgot to like film setting it up, and then I just like forgot about them entirely because I was fired. So I found them again when I was cleaning up my office space because I wanted to reorganize my supply, so I also had space for shipping materials and whatnot. So like I mentioned in my last vlog, I got the shipping supplies. I wanted to get sort of glassine envelopes even for sticker mail, just because I don't know what's gonna happen to the envelope, and also I think it will sort of look like cuter and more like put together, I guess. I don't know. I just like the idea of packaging it that way, but I was like, how do I want to seal the glassine envelopes? Because I have sticker paper that's not durable enough to be used for like the regular stickers that I'm selling that I ordered, but I can, like, I don't like it. That's like.
Have you ever had a dream that you
want paper material instead of like a durable like vinyl material? So this would be fine to be like ripped in the opening of an envelope. So I have some like stickers I handmade from that based on old stuff I had a while ago. That I thought, but I also have like a wax like seal set, which I thought would be cute. So I sort of made a few mock-ups to test how it would go. So I sort of have. Whoa! What happened? I've never seen your tail so poofied. What happened, CP? Did your brother scare you? You wanna come here? Now you wanna stew about it for a little bit? You're gonna passively aggressively stare at your brother for a bit from behind? Okay. Had an incident between the kids, but I think they'll be fine. Anyways, so yeah, I have 2 with some stickers that I made, and then 2 with different wax seal combinations. So I figured I wanted to like test like how it would be to like open them. So like 1, I'll try to save the sticker, 1 I'll just rip it, 1 I'll try to keep the wax seal intact, 1 I'll just break it. So let's go. Which one do I want to rip? Which one do I want to rip? I want to rip this one. Okay. Let's get that good ASMR going. There we go. Okay. Alright. Sticker broken. Done. Easy to open, not too bad. The only difficulty I had is because I was trying to film it at a weird angle to catch it on camera. Let's try to save the sticker. Why don't we? Because I know some people. Hold on. I need to sit at a better angle. Ow. My knee popped. Because some people, like myself included, like to save the sticker. I have a little board that like stickers I get from like businesses and stuff, or like when I used to get Patreon mail. I have like a sort of board to like put them on to save them because I can never figure out like what to do with them. So yeah, some people like to save them. So I don't know. Everyone has different tastes. So let's try to open it while saving this one. Well, I get a good camera angle so it's not just like me making faces while I open this. Boom! We've done it. We've saved the sticker. Saved sticker, glossy envelope, came out also mostly intact as well. So this will also help if people want to, I don't reuse the glossy envelopes or save the sticker. I don't know. Also, I did put my little brand sticker in there just so like focus. Please focus. Hey camera, can you focus? Thank you. So I did put my brand sticker in there just to like test the opening up and the taking out of it all to provide the most authentic experience I can. I guess I don't know. I prepared this a few weeks ago. Now we're onto the wax seals. Which I think will be time consuming, but also looks really cute. Like, look at that. Is it focused? Like, it just looks very cute. So this one I think when I got the wax and seal, I got 2 colors, and then I got a free like blue, but I'm not really a fan of blue. But I got pink and green. So this one, I figured we'd try just 1 color. The other one, I have 2 colors. Alright, so let's break this one, which I think to break a wax seal, just need to like, which I don't think will work very well with a thank you card. Oh, this one, oh, okay. It's saved. It wasn't like too especially difficult to open and take off. This did rip a little bit and there's some residue, but you can also, if you want, you can save the wax seal. This one, the wax seal on this one didn't come out too great, but I wasn't like too concerned about it because it was a test. So I would say no on the wax seal, yes the sticker, which it will get like its own design for like the sticker I used to seal it. Those I just already had made and like hand cut from a while ago, so I used those. Yeah, wax seal and cuteness, 10 out of 10. Usability, 4 out of 10. Sticker look, I'll give it, I haven't designed the sticker yet, so I'll give it between an 8 and a 9 out of 10, just because the design could really change my rating. Hopefully if I'm designing it, I'll give it a 9, but usability, 10 out of 10. So I think we're gonna go with the paper sticker. So yeah, here's my little test. Do I have anything else to say? Booms, Boomer, Sweet Pea. I feel like I had something else to say, Booms. No? Okay. I'm going to feed them, feed myself, maybe do a little bit more cleaning and organizing, but then just sort of chillax. See you later. Wonderful time. Are you being silly in there? Are you being silly in there, Booms? Oh, he's suddenly shy, but he's being so silly in there. What, you get camera shy? You stop being silly? Oh, I'm falling over. What are you doing? Oops. Looks so good. It does. What's up? You're stinky. You're stinky. So right now I'm sorting through footage on my spare SD cards and making sure, trying to organize them in my laptop for easier editing later once I get more used to editing. Which hopefully by the time this is released to the world, I will be more familiar with editing, obviously. So I'll do it to like 4:10. I'm trying to get better with my time management. Then I will work on job applications, and I have to update my LinkedIn too. So join me for that. I guess sorry if I'm doing this, my fidget cube. I shouldn't be doing that for camera audio reasons, but oh well. But here we are, so join me, I guess. Join me as I realize I've forgotten my water bottle, and I promised myself a snack that I haven't eaten. So I'll go get that, and then I'll come back and hopefully focus and do some work. So let's go. Alright, we're gonna get a creative shot of me sitting down with the cookies and water. Hold up. I'm just gonna get me entering the room, see how it looks. I thought I was out of cookies, and I was really disappointed because I was craving something sweet, and then I found one more bag. So this is really exciting, guys. I needed to share the news. Thank goodness I'm going grocery shopping later. Anyways, let's focus and get to work and get things done and focus. I forgot to mention earlier, I did more cleaning of my desk space area so that I could actually work here and focus, because I'm trying to work and focus at my kitchen table, but there's too much going on there. And here, at least, like, this space is mostly clear. I just have wall here. I don't have the rest of my kitchen. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's snack and work and stay hydrated, kids. You obviously want to come up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you big baby. Is this better, big babies? Hold on. Is this better, big babies? Don't dig your claw on my leggy, please. Please? Can I help you, sir? I'm very suspicious of what you're doing over there. I don't think I have anything over there, but you're way too interested for nothing to be over there. Oh, my light, buttons. Alright, and then... yeah, come on. There you go. There's the boy. There's boy. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. He's not even here and you're getting jealous of him? Come on. There you go.
This one was like 2016 or 2017, and I was getting faucet. I just
Yes, you're a good boy.
I had a scheduled remote day
Ow, what are
for
you
my
doing?
birthday, so I got my boss to change it to be on my birthday.
What are you doing? Ow, that hurt my leggy. Oh, you're sorry? Yeah, ow! No! You weren't sorry! Ow. The best apology is change behavior. Apology with no change is manipulation. Fluffins? Sir? Can you hear me over in your little bed over there? He's over there pouting. Like, I've hurt his feelings. That it hurts me when he claws my leg. Make it make sense. But let's stop this. Put that over there so it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm not jumping back to it. I have myself a note to reference in the future. I have a notepad here. I have this. 2 pens. colorful gel pens here, fidget cube, and I am stalling. But we gotta do it, cause it's necessary. You're doing some resume editing, because I realized I didn't really edit my skills and certifications. No longer certified in CPR. That is no longer relevant. Prioritization. Is that like a skill? I don't even know. What did I do? Why is it always such a struggle to like describe what your job was? Why did I have that in there? That sounds so weird. That sounds so strange. And it's on an entirely different font. What was I doing with my last resume? And professionalism. It looks like it's in a different font and I don't know why. See, my thing is, a lot of what I did was customer service, but preferably I'd like to not work in as much customer service. So I'm also trying to tailor my job description to that. Great. Here's my sweet assistant boy Boomer, reminding you there's always time in the day to nap and eat. Right, Bones? Yeah. Look at you, what a good boy. He keeps me on a schedule, isn't that right, Bones? You're the best little assistant boy. Are we gonna watch me draw? I love you too, Bones. Photoshop is frozen, so we're taking a bit of a belly rub break. Oh, you don't want me to film the belly rub break? Oh, goodbye then. Sorry, I filmed the belly rub break, I guess. Silly boy. Sir, I was, doing some drawing in my sketchbook and, was gonna be taking some notes for voiceover for my YouTube, and you have decided to lay across all of it. Boomer. Booms. CP. Excuse me, I am talking to you. You have to say for yourself. Don't eat my eraser, please. Were you upset because you were on my lap and I was doodling in my sketchbook and I wasn't giving all of my attentions to you? You decided to lay across it, take up almost all of my desk. Is that what you decided to do? Is that what you decided to do? Is this what you want? You want belly rub? Yeah, listen to those purrs. You want belly rub. Of course you do. You silly boy. You sweet, silly little baby brat. You're my sweet pea. You're eventually gonna have to get off my stuff, though. I got stuff to do. But you'll get belly rub for now. Hey, please don't eat my whole notebook. Yeah, listen to those purrs. Listen to that purring. Oh, are you cutie catting? Are you doing cutie cat? Oh, you don't want belly rub? Okay. Oh, you're just fully gonna fall asleep right there. Alright, I'll let you nap for a little bit. I'll allow it. Since you've asked so adorably. You haven't asked nicely, but you have asked cutely, so I'll allow it.
2 hours later.
You're in my way, I need that, Booms. I need that to take notes while you edit, Booms. Can you get off? Can you get off that or my sketchbook? So I can continue my spread? Please? No? Okay. Oh, is your little tongue sticking out? Oh, I got it on camera. Oh, did Did you start falling into the window? I think you're fine, Bubba's. Oh, your little tongue's still out. Your little tongue's still out. You little silly. Little silly baby. You needing your paws. You needing those paws. You're a good boy. You're so warm. You're so warm sitting here in the sunlight. I love you too. Can I camera see bones? Oh, not really. If I do this, can you see them? Oh, other way. Do you see him over there? Sleeping. Snoozing like a little cutie cat. So, a little while ago, you saw some clips I took from my phone from when I went to Pride in July at Barton Orchards. Unfortunately, my phone died, so I didn't get as much as I would have wanted, but it was honestly such an amazing time. I didn't even know about the event until my parents, of all people, actually asked me if I wanted to go. I almost didn't because I felt like some weird guilt because I was recently fired and unemployed, and going to such a big event and having fun and enjoying myself, and also my first Pride event in a long time. And also because, with going with your parents in your mid-20s to Pride isn't the most, ideal thing. But it felt like I would be, undeservedly indulging myself or something. Like I had to, punish myself and stay home and miss out to hit the grindstone instead or whatever. But I'm so glad I decided that was stupid and went anyways. There was a brief awkward moment when I saw some recent ex-coworkers there, but I was super anxious about saying hi, but I did because I'm an adult, and it turned out to be super chill. They didn't know why I was fired. They didn't even learn about it till a day or so later. We talked about it for a few minutes, commiserated about some workplace stuff, but I didn't want to eat up their time, bog them down with the whole situation. We were all there to have a good time and for Pride. The main event was a packed drag show with Asia Orlando, Barbara Streisand, Yasmin Delano, Andrew Barrett Cox, and the Jansport of RuPaul's Drag Race. Confession time, I never actually saw her in All Stars because that was the season they put exclusively on Paramount Plus, and I just never got around to watching it. But I loved her in her first season. She and every queen that got up and performed on the stage were so amazing and so dedicated to their craft of performance. It was the middle of July, it was hot as balls, and Asia Orlando committed to outfit and wig changes for every number in 90-degree weather, including a full long share wig and full bodysuit at some point. I mean, I could never. I would simply just perish and die. Andrew Barrett Cox also did an amazing spooky Coraline themed performance. They were straight up climbing the light rigging and even did a jump split off a table onto fucking gravel. A split onto gravel. Girl, my voice was almost gone the next day. I had screamed so loud the whole night. There was an amateur drag competition too. Unfortunately, there were only 2 entries, but both were amazing performers and put on such a good show that it was so hard to predict who would win. Jane announced the final results, and when she started to say, for the first time in All Stars Drag Race history, I accidentally let out the loudest ugly laugh, but I was somehow the only one in the crowd that did so. And it's so loud that I was almost embarrassed when a guy next to me asked if I knew what was gonna happen.
For the first time in All Stars history, you are both winners, baby.
Like I said, my phone died, so I borrowed my mom's phone to take some pics with Queen afterwards, which for some reason I didn't think would happen. Otherwise, I would have truly made sure my phone was charged or brought my real camera. And also, shout out to this picture my dad took without letting me know or saying anything. But I'm pretty sure this is when I mentioned my ugly laugh, and Jansport was like, "Yeah, I heard that." The entire experience was so surreal to me, because I myself didn't come to realize I might possibly be bisexual until college. I mean, even then, it took a long time for me to feel comfortable being out-ish and open-ish about it. Once I came out to my parents' senior year of college, I wasn't exactly hiding it, but I wasn't mentioning it either. Mostly because I wasn't really dating anyone. Like, my attempts at dating some women in college never panned out. And I've only really been on a few dates with one or two guys after college, one of which a friend tried to hook me up with. And I didn't feel like it was worth mentioning until it was actually relevant to the conversation, I guess. That sort of changed for me when a family member came out as trans. I won't say much about their story because they're still a kid, honestly, and it's not my story to tell. But I'd reached out to them and offered my support as both family and as, their letter neighbor in the alphabet mafia. Because I wanted them to have as much support as possible and also let them know that I was proud of them. But they didn't even know I was bi, and later on after talking to them, I was sitting there like, I never even mentioned it in passing? Like, not once? And then during a gathering with like more extended family, my mom's cousin and his husband were like, "You're bi? Oh, welcome to the group." And I was like, damn, I've been feeling like I've been out here for years and nobody around me even knew. Like, what the heck? So since then, I've been trying to take more pride in my identity and actually thinking about it a lot more. I have since realized I also may not be as cisgendered as I once thought and have started experimenting with using she/they pronouns, which honestly feels way more right than she/her, and it's so weird to explain, but like referring to myself as something more gender neutral, even like slightly more gender neutral, feels so good and brings me so much like internal joy and satisfaction. And like I said, I can't explain it, but it does. I actually even bought a binder for those days when I want to look a bit more masculine or just even just a little bit less feminine, or just when I think an outfit would look better with no boob. And I even wore it to the event, to the Pride event. One of the vendors there were selling Pride flags, and I actually managed to get their last giant bi Pride flag, which now proudly hangs on my studio wall. There are still some social spaces I am nervous about being more open and proud in, but I have been trying my best to break out of that fear and work through that internalized sort of homophobia, biphobia, etc. Because I grew up in the era of those Hillary Duff commercials where she like roasts people who are like, "That's so gay, ow." But my kids in my high school in New York, country ass farm upstate, still like genuinely used the phrase no sense of like irony or shame or remorse. Some of them still might, but that's a whole nother story, and I don't see those people anymore. It's been so long since I've been in high school. At Pride in July at Barton Orchards in our year of 2022, there was this group of high schoolers there being chaperoned by a group of parents. It might have been a GSA club, not entirely sure. And they immediately crowded the stage and sort of like blocked everyone's view, so then everyone else had to sort of like crowd in behind them. And their parents kept like squeezing back and forth between the rest of the crowd to like check in on them like every few minutes. But I couldn't even be like annoyed or like stay like mildly miffed, because these young queer kids were having the greatest time being supported by their parents, who were checking in to see not only that, they were like safe and okay and having fun and, staying hydrated and need snacks or whatever. They were also checking to see if they needed more like money and like bills to tip their drag queens and performers with, at a giant drag performance that also featured an amateur drag show for new performers to take a chance and try out drag in public and even like win a substantial cash prize. And we were all on a fucking farm in goddamn rural upstate-ish New York. Like, obviously there's still a lot of work to do, but it was so heartwarming to see how far so much of society has come in being open and acceptive and supportive of all different sorts of queer identities and people. And we still have a long way to go, but it's important to look back, I think, and see how far we've come from the starting line, not just over, the general course of history, but also our own personal starting lines. And I think this event really put that into perspective for me. We're getting to the end of the July vlog, and I'm sorry that there wasn't really any art in it, I don't think, but I just wanted to have this little talk over some board and footage of me doing art-related work, but I didn't actually angle my camera in a way that captured any of it. But I figured instead of cutting it out, I could have this little chat that would have been way too long and would have been talking over what little footage of Pride in July I got, but I still wanted to include, because I don't want to hide. I want to be perfectly clear. I'm here and I am queer. So this is goodbye for now. If you've made it this far, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon, and just remember that I love you.